Bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Cheating. Cheating.
Disagree.
You should get that.
Fuck out of here. Let's go. Out of my face, sir. Welcome to Nickel City X-Wing. My name is Greg, and we have got 3 big Draft League matches for you tonight. The first one, it's not Buddha. I don't know why that says Buddha. Shouldn't say Buddha. It's Psych, aka JJ, from Team Havoc, taking on Colfax of Team Fox. So first, representing Scum in this chance engagement. Betting is open, by the way. Representing Scum from Team Havoc.
Cry havoc! And let slip the dogs of war!
It's Psych J7, aka JJ, and representing Team Fox. It is cold, hard facts flying 4 B-Wings. This is a chance engagement. Betting is open. Looks like setup is just about completed. This is game 1 of this week 2 series. Looks like we are ready to go. Like Colfax will start. Letal, how's it going? Netrum, 3-4. Kanan, just going to take a focus. Ten. Barrel roll. Braylon, 2-4. Iman. Will target lock. Last but not least, it's Boba Fett. Trying to come up fast. I imagine a boost. Boost puts you in a wildly better spot. But no, just going to go ahead and stay there. We will enter round 2. I really hope we see Netrum's ability here. I honestly could not tell you how it works. I know there's a 180 turnaround involved. Bet so far looks like 3 for Scum, 2 for Rebels. All of the Rebels have double tap ability except for Braylon. Seems to me like the one you'd want the double tap ability on the most. Braylon usually considered the best B-Wing. Round 2, so that center objective will start scoring points again. Well, not again, but like now. Keep in mind that Braylon does have collision detector. I think we're about set here for turn 2. Here's the road roll. Kaden should be the first to move here. It's taking the old 1 bank. Netrum, 2 banks. Barrel rolls. Iman. 1 forward. Iman looks like just gonna focus. Two bank there for. I'll change the colors on me. Gino's red. 10 is blue. Why? Strom is orange. Braylon is gray. You can't really see that. Boba. 3 forward. Boba coming in. Gina, 2 hards. Goes for a lock. Can't find one. Boba, range 3. So going to be 3v2. Not going to spend the force. Coward. And the rerolls net the evades. Alright, so 3v3 back. Two rerolls. 3 hits. And spends the force now for 3 evades. And we get a notorious charge. Notorious. And they both score points. To round 3 we go 1-1. Don't love where Boba's facing right now? Yes, I would one-turn Boba to the right. Keep in mind that Braylon can follow him using collision detector charges. Let's look at collision detector. By a booster barrel, you can move through and overlap obstacles. After you move through or overlap an obstacle, you may spend 1 to avoid its effects. Yeah, Boba would probably rather shoot out the rear. I think we see chaff missile this turn from Iman. Who's got chaff? Oh, Boba has chaff. That would be interesting. Now, you could collision detector the chaff. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, actually. Pull up the rules reference. Okay. So if the chaff lands on Braylon, Braylon could spend a charge, ignore the effects, and then wouldn't get the penalty of moving through it again. Rah, rah, ree, kick them in the knee. Anyone coming to LSO next week? I know Yavin Base will be there. Rah, rah, ras. Kick him in the other knee. Ha, got him. Hickman, why are you in here? Looks like your connection's fine. It's going between 99 and 100, so between green and orange. It's doable. Here we go. Road goes to JJ. Looks like we're getting the Electro Chaff Cloud. Okay, there we go. Netrum, 3 forward. And Netrum will target lock Emon. Oh, that's the wrong rock. You're not allowed to hit that one. And that is 2 damage. Braylon. He hits both. You have to spend 1 for both. So you go over the Electro Cloud. Do you choose to spend a charge? Okay. Ten numb, 2 straight. Ooh, Boba. It's gonna take a lock onto Netrum. And that will jam Netrum's lock off. So false transponder there from Boba. Oh wait, 10 numbs lock actually breaks. My bad. Yeah, I figured you would boost there too. Gina? Tactical bump. Never punished. Boba Fett, first shot. Range 3 into Netrum. Spend the lock. Gets worse. 2 crits. Netrum takes a shield. Gina primary into Boba. 3v3 for nothing. This is obstructed, so 3v3 again. Natties. Boba, 2 shields. Iman can prox Netrum next turn. Yeah, with Iman's ability. So Netrum. Gonna primary into Iman. Kanan trigger comes into effect. So this is 2v3 for 1. Fire control system for 1. And Iman gets that evade. This is a synced laser cannon after spending the lock. Giving the option to Kanan once more. Will not. Chooses not to Kanan. And it's a good choice. One point each, so it's 2-2 as we enter round 4. Boba and Iman have both So big choices coming up here. This could be a make or break turn in this game. Psych and Colfax battling it out for Team Havoc, Team Fox. Each looking to give their team a 1-0 lead. I didn't put any cards together. Good job, Greg. Literally meant to do that earlier and then just didn't. Okay. Got that done. Let's go. Looks like all the dials are set. Never mind. Okay, now we're good. Here's the road. This is a cluster mine. Next room. Hit. Roll 2. Next room down another shield. Take the lock and the cannon. Nope, never mind. I really wish that was a prox mine. It's a little more punishing. Cannon, I assume, is going to focus rotate. Ten nub. Takes a stress. And a jam. Could actually work out real nice if Boba two-hearted, right? Yeah, you're right. Close bets. I'm really surprised he didn't too hard right either, but maybe just setting up for the procs next turn. Gino won banking. Take a lock into Boba. Boba. And one bank. And just be in perhaps the worst place imaginable. Okay, Gina, first to go. This is a plasma torpedo into Boba. And can Kanan neuter it? Yep. One hit. Boba does get a reroll. Probably spend a force here. Swing to laser cannon and redo. For 1. Boba again gets a reroll. Gets the evade. Boba's shot now. I don't think you shoot 10. Because you don't want to give 10 the chance to unstress themselves. So, gonna shoot into Gina. Oh, there is a notorious trigger on Gina there. Notorious. So, a reroll from any number of means by Boba, just 2 crits. And 2 shields on Gina. Braylon, no shots, 10 numb. Range 2 into Boba, unobstructed, 3v2. 10 can spend distress like a focus. I would have Kanan that since it's modified. Spends a stress for 2. And 1 reroll from Boba's ability. Can spend a focus, take nothing. And another notorious trigger. In the Netrum, range 3. Spends focus for 2 hits. Netrum takes 1. Primary into Iman. 3v3. Kanan not gonna spend. I'll go for fire control system. 2. Now it's another shield on Iman. Spends a lot for a synced laser cannon shot. Kanan's this one. And it's nothing. Three to 3 after turn 4. We head into turn 5. No half points on the board yet. Fire sprays and B-wings. None of them have been able to focus fire, so a lot of shields have been killed, but not a lot of actual half pointing. Why is he only rolling 2 dice with SLC? Because Kanan will trigger. I think I'd have to say advantage Colfax at this point. Fire sprays have kind of put themselves in the obstacles where it's hard for them to maneuver around medium bases. Meanwhile, the B-wings are happy to move slow and low and go through everything here. Okay. Turn 5, here we come. Maybe. Maybe turn 5, here we come. And this goes to Colfax. System phase. Rock's mine. Oh! Move faster than I thought. Never punish, though. So 1 shield on that turn. Block Kanan. And yet again, I assume it's going to focus rotate. Focus, no rotate. Okay. 10, the 1 banks. I think we all probably saw that coming. We'll lock Boba. Braylon, the 2 bank. Take the focus. Do we get the barrel roll with it? Yes. Gina, the 1 forward. I imagine she's going to try and get a stress for 10. Puts that lock into Boba. Boba 1 banks. There is the stress from Gina. You gotta set your drop height to 0 so it doesn't raise up. So Gina, first shot, does catch Boba. Just catches Boba. Boba should have boosted. Should have boosted. This is a plasma missile. Two hits. Just gonna leave it at 2. Okay. Boba, 1 evade, gets a reroll. And that is 2 evades. Spends a lock for a synced laser cannon shot. Another 2. Boba gets 3 dice this time. And rolls 1. Fission, won't get it. You focus here. Spends focus, takes nothing. Boba now the first shot. This should be into Netrum out the back. You have a reasonable chance at killing Netrum here. You should take it. Please? There it is. Range 1 into Netrum. And can spend a force for 3. Do it. No. Won't spend the force. Gets 2 in a Netrum, and you're asking a lot from... Oh my god. Tendum primary. Into Boba. Oh, blanks. Fire control system for 1 here. 1 hit. 1 evade. Thinks laser. That is better. That is hit, crit into Boba. That's half points. That's a notorious trigger. A wounded pilot. Alright, so this is going to be a Braylon shot into Kosh, or Iman. With the reroll, this is a Kanan trigger, so just 1. And that is invaded. A range 2 now. 4v1 or 3v1. That's a dead Netrum. And that will trigger Hopeful on Gina. One point each. So this score should be 9-8. Don't Greg me like I'm wrong. So big round there for both players. Hickman saying, come on, Colfax. This is game 1 of 3 tonight. The first one between Havoc and Fox. The first week 2 game between these two squads. Looks like we're ready to go here. We enter turn 6. This one goes to Psych. Does Psych drop another prox? Looks like yes. Maybe. Considering it. Will not. Cannon's first to go. Too hard. One bank, keeping that back, but kind of putting yourself in a bit of a corner there. I think you're pretty much just in focus mode. One forward for Braylon, who didn't want to get too close. Two straight. We'll clear the strain. We'll barrel roll. Oof. link that into a lock on Boba. Boba should probably boost. Nope, but nope. Just gonna fix Wounded Pilot. Gina goes for a lock. Finds Boba. Bobo. Range 1 into 10. 1 reroll, 2 rerolls. Gonna need them. He hasn't spent on defense all day. I'm not. Sticking to 2. And 10 gets the evade. 1 shield down. Gina doesn't have anyone in her firing arc. Iman. Into Braylon. 3v2. One. Braylon gets the evade. Braylon. Ten won't have double tap. Probably worth expending the force on offense there. Kind of agree with you, Axel. It didn't. I don't understand why you don't Kanan that. And now you got 3 coming in. Iman only takes 1. That's 1 away from half. You didn't need to take the full dice expenditure there. 10 range 1 into Boba primary. Fire control system. Spends the stress. 4. Boba gets 1. Looking for a reroll. Gets 2. Boba down to 3. I'm sure we get the Notorious charge here. Notorious. 10-9 as we enter turn 7. This has been a good game. All the remaining B-Wings are pretty healthy. I would have to say that Psych is behind the 8 ball here. So eventually you've got Iman and Kanan kind of trapped in the corner. You can let Boba kind of wander and just turn in on Kanan. Kanan will probably burn down pretty quickly. Or Iman if Iman presents. Pim says, if I was Psych, I don't know if I feel like I'm ahead. I wouldn't. I would not feel ahead. I mean, you're 1 damage away from being down, right? 1 damage on Iman. That's... You're not really close to half on anyone. 10 is not that comfortable either. I think 10's pretty comfortable, if we're being honest with ourselves. We can just 1 forwards or 1 banks next turn. Feels fine. I'd let Boba go for now. I'd let Boba go and just corner these. And here's the drop. You have to think Colfax knew that was going to happen. That's the last drop from Iman. It's going to be a focus rotate. Cannon is actually yet to shoot. Iman to the 1 hard. Iman going to get aggressive and boost here. No. Yes. There's the boost. Erlen just couldn't give a shit. So that's 1 damage, 2 dice, 2 damage. Focus barrel roll. $10 to 1 bank. I imagine this is going to be a barrel roll. Target lock barrel roll or barrel roll target lock. Ladrian with the 2 gifted subs, which means we're going to give away a Yavin turn counter at the end of this game. Ladrian, thank you so much. Boba doing exactly what Boba should do here. I would lock. I think I lock 10, right? You have the force for that focus conversion. Let the Wookiee win. Thank you for the sub. We get a cough drop. Gina. 3 forward. And barrel roll. And put the lock into Iman. Yeets that over to 10. Boba. Looks like a range 3 unobstructed. 3v2 into 10. Natties. 10 natties back. Gina, primary shot into Iman. For 1. Evaded. Spins a lock. 6 laser cannon. For 2 this time. And that crit is a stunned pilot. And Team Fox takes the lead. Focus your fire. Into 10. Just a crit. 10 evades. Braylon range 2. It's the reroll. Hit crit. Hit crit in the Emon. And the crit is a fuel leak. Ten numb, looking for a kill. 3 hits. That is a dead Emon Azamine. Gonna spend the lock for a sync laser shot. And we'll spend a stress. So clever move by Colfax, overkilling. Just for funsies. So Cannon gets to shoot now. Range 2 obstructed into 10. 2v2. For a crit.
I think you should always believe everything Greg tells you.
Evaded.
He's the arbiter of truth.
10 better than a evady boy. (17-11) as we enter turn 8. Warbot 0, thank you for the resub. So without some real bangers here, it's just hard to see.
Greg was right! Greg was right!
It's hard to see where Psych pulls this back. Just too much health on these B-Wings. And remember, for half points, you get the lower half first. So they're pretty much 2 each at half points. I mean, all the remaining ones still have shields. Ten didn't take anything. Here's the road roll. Hit crit. No more systems left. Looks like we're going to get a systems phase proton bomb. Cannon. Focus rotate. 10, 2 straight. A lock cannon. Braylon too hard. Stay stressed. 4K for Boba. That clears for Gina. Didn't think that was clear, but apparently it was. Proton bomb wisps. Braylon gets the first shot. Range 2 obstructed. And Kanan will finally spend a force. 2. Hit crit natties. Kanan has the focus. Two v2 here. Kanan into a 10. I would spend both, but won't. Psych not very aggressive on offense, and that is where he needs to be right now. 18 to 12 as we enter turn 9. What do you do with a drunken Greg? What do you do with a drunken Greg? What do you do with a drunken Greg early in the morning? This has been a good game, but it hasn't been like a technical battle, you know? Like, it's not been like this strategic. It's been point and shoot, so there's not like a ton to talk about on it, you know? There's no strategy left here. It's get shots or die. Like, Warbot, valiant effort. I think Psych's child is giving him an ultimatum right now. I heard, Daddy, if you want to play this, I need blank, and I couldn't make out the rest, but I'm pretty sure that was an ultimatum. B-Wings really are point and shoot type ships. They sure are. They don't move fast. They don't do anything. You just get stress and shoot. Your next matchup is Hickman versus Costello. That is another Fox v Havoc. Kanan takes 1. Ten three clears. Braylon. Focus barrel roll. And I do wonder if that puts him out of range 2. Gina does the Talon. Boba 3 forward. And he boosts in. Kanan takes a shield. Gina first shot. Giving a second stress to Braylon. 1 crit. 2 eyes. Kanan does still have a force. Did Gina have a lock? Did Gina have a lock? Okay. I just didn't see it. So, Kanan. That's the 2 that Colfax needed. Boba. No half points there. Hit crit into Boba. Boba takes a crit. Damage engine doesn't matter. Kanan gonna try their luck on Gina. Could get half points. Won't though. Gina evades 2 points to Psych for controlling the center. And your final score is 20-14 in favor of Team Fox and Colfax.